Howdy! On behalf of the students, faculty, and administration of Texas A&M University, I extend a warm welcome to you, the family and friends of our Spring 2020 College of Nursing graduates. Thank you for joining us for this very special recognition ceremony. I am Dr. Nancy Fahrenwald, and I have the distinct privilege of serving as Dean of the Texas A&M College of Nursing. All of us in the college are extremely proud of these graduating students and honored to share this celebration with family and friends as we mark this important milestone in our students' personal and professional lives. We have enjoyed the privilege of teaching these graduates how to live and practice nursing by our core values. We are proud that our graduates are prepared as safe, skilled healthcare professionals who are ethical leaders and citizens of substance dedicated to serving the greater good. We congratulate the Spring 2020 College of Nursing graduates for being part of a historic time in the history of our world as the novel coronavirus, COVID-19, quickly became a pandemic that required extraordinary service and sacrifice by our frontline caregivers, especially nurses, as well as all Americans. Your education was disrupted, yet you persevered. It is only fitting that some time ago, 2020 was designated as the International Year of the Nurse and Midwife. While many plans for celebrating the legacy and future contributions of professional nurses were disrupted by the pandemic, nurses became our nation's heroes. During today's College of Nursing recognition ceremony, graduates of our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program and our Master of Science in Nursing program will be honored. Additionally, we will be presenting College of Nursing awards. I would like to recognize our special guest who may have joined us virtually today or who will watch this ceremony at a later date. First, to our former students, you are the Aggie nurses who are setting the highest standard of excellence and selfless service in the field of nursing. To our clinical partners, donors, preceptors, standardized patients, or other supporters of the College of Nursing, I offer words of appreciation for your support. We know that we could not offer an excellent nursing education without each of you. I would like to recognize and honor all faculty members, other administrators, coordinators, and staff of the College of Nursing. Their leadership and commitment to excellence in education is reflected in the outstanding Aggie registered nurses, nurse educators, forensic nurses, and family nurse practitioners who are making an impact across our state, nation, and world. It is truly an exciting day for our college family as we virtually present the nursing pin to our Bachelor of Science degree in nursing graduates and honor our Master of Science degree in nursing graduates who have earned the coveted master's hood. All of you have worked very hard and made many sacrifices to earn your degree from Texas A&M University. Congratulations.
The time-honored pinning tradition for registered nurses represents the transition from nursing student to professional nurse. Each nursing school or college has a distinct pin that represents their institution. You can find more information about the Texas A&M College of Nursing pin in today's program. The wearing of the nursing pin is a source of pride. It symbolizes the rights and privileges earned by the graduates of this program, and we hope that these baccalaureate students will wear it proudly. Also being recognized today are those who have earned the Master of Science degree in nursing education and family nurse practitioner. These graduates will be taking roles of educators and clinicians in various patient care settings and institutions of higher education. Those earning their MSN in Family Nurse Practitioner are Krista Nicole Bingham, Teresa Jo Etherton, Ashley Catherine Stein, Lana Elise Walker, William Whiting, Those earning their MSN in nursing education are Jordan Nicole Baker, Megan Renee Cook, Addie Kate Durbin, Letty Hoddle Landshire, Emma Deanne Hughes, Annie Ray Miller, Morgan Ashley Mullins, Barbara Eileen Reed, Hallie Gardner Venner. Hallie has been selected to receive the Outstanding Graduate Student Award. This award was established by the College of Nursing to honor and encourage those graduate students whose academic achievements and current research display a high level of excellence and distinction. The College of Nursing seeks to recognize students of exceptional ability who show promise for significant future achievement. The outstanding graduate student is a prime example of what it truly means to stand out as an exceptional student and to represent the Aggie core values of respect, excellence, leadership, loyalty, integrity, and selfless service. It is now my pleasure to introduce the class of 2020 baccalaureate graduates. Lauren Lene Aguilar, Hannah Elizabeth Allen, Stephanie Arana, Jacqueline Arpero, Caitlin Elizabeth Avery, Emily Acker Barnby, Viviana Denise Barraza, Ashley Yvette Batts, Carrie Elizabeth Bird, Kelsey Marguerite Bond, Angie Yvette Bonilla. Zachary Ethan Boyd. Meta Margaret Carson. Meta Margaret was selected to receive the Daisy in Training Award. The Daisy Foundation, as part of its service to the nursing profession's role in patient care, established this student award to provide colleges of nursing a national program to recognize those students who show extraordinary care and compassion to their patients. Carissa Renee Chastain. Alexandria Sen Chong. Alexandra Elise Cornett. Zeta Elizabeth Letitia Jean Cornstubble. Catherine Elizabeth Cox. Eric James Croucher. Caroline Dale. Joshua Paul Davidson. Daryl Wiley Dawson. Claudia Estefania de la Fuente. Claudia is the recipient of the Advancing the Profession Award. This award is chosen by the faculty and recognizes an RN to BSN graduate who has shown exceptional growth, scholarship, and creativity in the program. Amy Renee Diornellis. Elizabeth Mary Doherty. Megan Bernice Dew. Juan Antonio Duran. Lauren Beth Ferris. Brittany Michelle Faust. Bridget Ferguson. Lauren Nicole Finney. Rebecca K. Fitzgerald. Regina Marie Flores. Caitlin Renee Floyd. Kyra Lene Ford. Bailey Amber Fritcher. Ashley Rodriguez Garcia. Savannah Jo Garcia. By a vote of both her professors and fellow classmates, I am delighted to announce that Savannah has been selected for the coveted Hascarl Humanism in Nursing Award. This award is named in honor of Dr. W. F. Hascarl and his wife Johnny, who lived and served the Brenham, Texas community for over 90 years. Dr. Hascarl was passionate about hospice and palliative medicine. He deeply valued and respected the nurses who embodied compassion and clinical competency on a daily basis at the bedside of dying patients. This award includes a monetary gift. I wish to acknowledge the Hascarl family, Dr. Craig Borchardt, and the Board of Directors of the Hospice Brazos Valley Living Endowment for this generous gift. Congratulations, Savannah. Stacy Ann Garza. Barbie Renata Gonzalez. Cassandra Gonzalez. Madeline McHale Goodwin. Colleen Margaret Graham. Jennifer Nicole Graves. Michelle Ann Hansen. Anna Caroline Harris. Margaret Marion Heck. Haley Jo Heffelfinger. Sarah Kate Hernandez. Sydney Diane Herzog. Mary Frances Heavener. Samantha Freeland Hoffman. Lydia Rose Laird Holt. Rachel Elaine Hurst. Lauren Jackson. Hillary Ann Jones. Michaela Cheyenne Jones. Evan Thomas Kiner. Lindsay Renee Keeney. Heather Phillips Laney. Cesar Lopez. Hannah Leanne Love. Emma Kathleen Lynch. Gina Mancino. Meredith Blaine Mann. Brianna Noel Marburger. Leah Doreen Martin. Carlos Martinez. Rosemary Tapia Martinez. Madison Nicole McCaleb. Jordan Budak McCown. Erica Faye Mickelson. Kiara Nicole Morales. Kira Alexandra Morgan. Raven Deshawn Moses. Aaron Bailey Mulcahy. Emily Grace Nixon. Alexander David Palente. Thomas Colgate Pearson. Jesse Pellizzari. Mary Caitlin Renee Perry. Julie Au Fan. Ashlyn Jordan P.S. Lauren Bailey Privet. Maya Bands Richter. Haziel Rivera. Duvelsa Rohr. Anna Christina Sines. Ysenia Segura Galicia. Esperanza Sadoa. Annie Therese Scalaban. Jeremy Daniel Steele. Lauren Marie Steinis. Lexi Nicole Steinkamp. Rebecca Denise Stolt. Derek Matthew Stripmatter. Michael Summers. Maxwell Joseph Tadvik. Matthew Charles Tamble. Courtney Brianne True. Ida Caroline Trunick. Shelby Elaine Utzi. Frank Vasquez. Ana Mary Velasquez. Melissa Villarreal. Madison Elise Walther. Carrie Renee Ward. Amy Cisco Way. Amber Joan West. Amanda Jolene Willis. Abigail Sage Wilson. Ashton Ramey Kennedy Wilson. We have the great pleasure of announcing that Ashton is receiving the Dean's Excellence Award, which is awarded by Dean Fahrenwald to one graduating student. The recipient of this award is someone who has exhibited consistent academic excellence throughout their time as a nursing student by ranking in the top 25% of the class, and has reflected through their performance and actions a commitment to knowledge, discovery, and service. Justin Lee Wren. Timber Lee Wright. Rodolfo Zarate. Brianna Abigail Zuniga. Congratulations to all of our MSN and BSN graduates.
Howdy. I am honored to have the opportunity as your class speaker to be one of the first to welcome you to the College of Nursing Spring 2020 virtual commencement ceremony. On behalf of my classmates, I want to first take the opportunity to thank Dean Fahrenwald, our faculty and staff, for investing your time and efforts into us as your students and future colleagues. And I hope that we make you proud as we add the credentials of MSN or BSN behind our names. I also want to take this opportunity to offer a special note of gratitude to those family members and friends that are watching today in support of me and my classmates. You did not sign up to seek another degree, but you too were called to sacrifice your weeknights and weekends to allow us to research, write, and study for the last few years. It is because of your sacrifices that we are here today celebrating this huge achievement. Thank you. Well, guys, we made it. The final leg of our journey towards our degree in nursing. Whether that's a Bachelor of Science degree or a master's degree, this is a momentous occasion. The last few years have been a challenge for us all, and if it wasn't challenging enough, congratulations. You now get to throw in a global pandemic as the infectious icing on the cake. It is fitting for us that our ceremony is being held in such a unique and unusual way. As online graduate students, we have endured hours of course lecture, group presentations, and collaborate sessions looking at one another through our computer screens. And for the BSN students, this has been the new COVID reality since spring break. Now, our family and esteemed guests get a brief glimpse of what life has been like for us. The impact of the global pandemic that we all collectively face has changed how we thought this day would be when we started this journey. Instead of participating in ceremonies held in large, crowded spaces, being herded like cattle through alphabetized lines while sweating in regalia, smiling from ear to ear, we sit in our quiet offices, our noisy kitchens, and busy living rooms around tiny screens, separated by miles but united in spirit. Though many of us silently grieve the loss of a chance to celebrate collectively, the joy in finally arriving at the finish line together provides a moment where our burdens can feel just a little lighter. Instead of grieving what would have been, though, I am encouraged to think of what a proud and very select group we have become, forging a bond of shared experiences in this unique time in history. You see, we are not the first class to have our graduation ceremonies canceled. The spring graduation for the class of 1917 was canceled as well, the first time in Texas A&M history. And that was so that 120 cadets could go and serve during World War I. That class embodied what we call the Aggie spirit because of their selfless service and willingness to run into danger and the unknown when others would run away from it. In fact, A&M has a proud tradition of graduates going straight into service for their country immediately following their graduation from that day forward. Though I am not saying that the battles we face are anything at all like those our predecessors faced following their ceremonies, as an Army veteran myself, I feel the call to service that we are faced with as nurses is no less important. The unknown future that our country and world is facing at this point in time is as frightening now as it was then. Our common enemy is one unseen, but deadly. You will enter into a different kind of combat, armed not with traditional weapons, but with compassion, knowledge, hope, skill, selflessness, and determination to serve as nurses and protectors of the weak. These are the traits that embody the Aggie spirit. Our mission is to go forward from this place and serve. For the BSN nurse, that service is performed in fighting on the front lines of hospital rooms and bedside care. For the nurse practitioners, it is frontline service in clinics caring for the underserved populations. For the MSN educators, we are called to teach the next generation of nurses who will be on the front lines of the next pandemic, to teach them what it is to lead when others would follow, to charge into the unknown with the confidence that they are not only ready to fight, but prepared to win. This makes me think of a phrase that all Aggies sing when we gather as fans around our teams and at ceremonies like the one we are having today. When we sing the spirit of Aggieland, we all sing of a spirit that can never be told. That Aggie spirit that unites us has carried us each through challenges, hardships, and uncertainty. and will continue to long after this current crisis is a grim memory. We are called to serve as many before us, and we will rise to that calling, true to the Aggie spirit and true to each other. I am proud to serve alongside each one of you, and I personally charge you each to serve with dignity, compassion, grace, and confidence that comes from the knowledge that we all now collectively hold. Congratulations to my classmates for your completion of this incredible educational milestone. May it be the amazing new start of a chapter in your career as a proud, fightin' Texas Aggie nurse. Gig 'em, and God bless each one of you.
Howdy! I've always wanted to do that, so I hope you all responded howdy back, but in case you didn't, that's okay, because I can't hear you anyway. Thank you for joining the first ever virtual recognition ceremony. My name is Lauren Aguilar, and I feel so humbled and honored to be representing the Accelerated BSN cohort in Round Rock, Texas. I gotta be honest with y'all. This is take number 572, so I'm really crossing my fingers I don't screw up this time. But who am I kidding? What else would I be doing during this quarantine? Okay, here we go. I'm going to utilize a nursing handoff tool known as SBAR to format this speech. I'll start with our situation, move to background, assessment, and finally recommendation. Our current situation in the midst of a pandemic has forced a restless world to come together, metaphorically and 6 feet apart of course, to fight an invisible enemy. As we work to do so, we find ourselves sacrificing daily routines, coveted events, and even a little sanity. Unfortunately, graduation was one of those events. However, there are over 70 graduates sitting behind the screen who have worked tirelessly to get to today. We have earned a degree into one of the most honorable and trusted professions, and no pandemic can take away from the work we have achieved. In fact, this is what we've been preparing for. On January 14, 2019, my cohort was admitted to the nursing school unit with readiness for enhanced knowledge. We have a history of previous education in various fields, some of which include finance, publishing, microbiology, and even music. We are quite the diverse cohort, but have grown together and been dermabonded beyond dehiscence. And yes, I'm following the current CDC guidelines by including only inside jokes. During one of my clinicals on campus, my diaphoretic self walked into my first COC, head held high, and asked a standardized patient diagnosed with COPD if she smoked. To which she responded, "I've smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day since I was 14. If you're thinking, wow, that's a lot, you're not alone. My keen and profound response was just that. Oh, wow. It's crazy to think that just 15 months ago we began a program that would completely change the way we think, communicate, and react. While I have since learned alternative, more astute methods of responding to patients, there are still a whole slew of things that would make me utter that infamous phrase, oh wow. Things like stress overload related to 30 chapters of pharmacology to read overnight, ineffective breathing pattern related to pressing submit on our last HESI question, and anxiety related to caffeine consumption as evidenced by tachycardia, altered sleep patterns, and mood swings. Our family and friends know all about that last one. Looking back now, oh wow is also an appropriate response to the number of failures I've had. I failed numerous times choosing the most correct answer. I failed fully check off for not maintaining sterile field. Come on, Lauren. There was a time when I called my mental health professor crying because my mental health was a little questionable. Yep, the stress got to me. I failed juggling school, work, friendships, and sleep. I failed in my relationship with the Lord, and ultimately, I failed to live up to my own expectation of success. Oh wow, that's a lot of failures. But I know I'm not the only one. I have grown to learn the beauty of failure. You see, nursing school is hard, really hard. But if it was easy, would we have progressed as much as we have? The answer is no. We have pushed ourselves to new limits and shared an experience that tested our genuineness, authenticity, and real desire to pursue a career in nursing. It is our time to value the growth and struggle we have endured, and to celebrate our personal failures that have led us to success. As we embark on our new journey, especially during this time of uncertainty, I recommend that we never let the fear of failure prevent us from making the lasting impact our vocation expects of us. Now is the time more than ever to show resilience, courage, and deep compassion to loved ones and our soon-to-be co-workers and patients. Although our formal education at A&M has come to an end, our education as nurses has just begun. We have been taught how to lead, how to advocate, how to seek for the best practice, and as Aggie nurses, we are ready to bring about the change and hope needed today. Let us never forget those who have accompanied us on this journey. Moms, dads, family, friends, roommates, and pets. Thank you for going to nursing school with us. Thank you for listening to us and putting up with our roller coaster of emotions. Thank you for everything you have done that has contributed to our success. We love and appreciate you more than words can express. To faculty and staff of A&M College of Nursing, thank you for teaching us to be confident when uncertain, comfortable when we were anything but, and resilient when in the midst of chaos. Thank you for challenging us, educating us, and most importantly, believing in us. Each and every one of you has taught us something that we will take into practice. Your impact is truly exponential. Finally, to my peers, oh wow, thank you for being you. I couldn't have asked for a more sincere, passionate, and supportive team to learn alongside. The foundation we have built as a cohort is sturdy and unwavering. I have faith that we will remain sources of encouragement to one another, and our infamous happy hours and potlucks will live on. Shout out to Zoom. At the end of every good S-bar, it is recommended we repeat what we have understood. So, I encourage my peers to repeat after me. I am the Aggie nurse that is the change and hope the world needed yesterday. Thank you.
Howdy! For those of you who do not know me, I am Savannah Garcia and will be speaking on behalf of the Bryan Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduates. I am honored to be delivering this speech today and proud to represent the Texas A&M Health Science Center College of Nursing class of 2020. It's nice to see you all attending our virtual recognition ceremony. I hope the traffic wasn't too bad on the way here. All jokes aside, our time in nursing school has been nothing short of memorable. We constantly rotate between huge successes and minute failures, and being the type of students that we are, we harp on those minute failures until our huge successes don't seem so big. I'm here to tell you today that each and every one of you have defied your own set of odds and come out on the other side with not only an education from the best university in the world, but with proficient minds, caring hands, and compassionate hearts. I want to take a moment to thank those who have guided our times here at Texas A&M and who have played large roles in our accomplishments today. To the faculty and staff, thank you. Your willingness to go above and beyond does not go unnoticed. Thank you in this time of uncertainty for constantly promoting our education and safety. Thank you for transforming us into competent and passionate nurses. We are thankful for the relationships that have been built with you all, and we will miss you deeply. Thank you to our biggest supporters, whether it be our parents, our siblings, our significant others, or our children. Thank you for your faith and belief in us to succeed, for your grace in our ever-changing schedules, your financial, emotional, and physical support, and being one of the reasons we chose to become nurses. Thank you. I want to thank those of you who are first-generation college students. You made your own expectations and goals for your college career, and you went above and beyond in accomplishing those achievements. You have paved great paths for your siblings, your children, and all of those who choose to follow in your footsteps. Thank you. To those of you who have lost a loved one in your time at nursing school, your perseverance does not go unnoticed. Thank you for honoring those and your dedicated and steadfast work ethic. They are proud of you and know you will continue to prosper in your future endeavors. It has been a privilege and an honor to serve you and to serve alongside you. Thank you for being the biggest team I've ever played a part in. I am proud to call myself an Aggie nurse, knowing you are the ones exemplifying excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. You are called to be excellent. You have all picked a career that requires you to care for people on their worst days, and your commitment to their health will be nothing short of excellent. You will be individuals of integrity. Your work ethics and commitment to a lifelong yearning of knowledge will be exemplified through your careers and bouts of success and integrative relationships. You are natural-born leaders. It was not mere coincidence that you are graduating from Texas A&M University's College of Nursing. You are high-caliber students who will prove to be high-caliber leaders, in your forthcoming endeavors based on your strive to become exceptional team members. You have been loyal to your peers, your professors, and your school. We've been through anxiety-provoking COCs, OB simulations gone rogue, ever-changing schedules, and now COVID-19. Yet, you have remained loyal to the process in which you have earned today's achievement. You will be Aggie nurses who exude respect. It will pour out through your physical works and within your accords. In our time here at the College of Nursing, we have been reared through faculty example to honor and uphold a commitment to utmost reverence. In your efforts to be individuals of excellence and integrity, you will demand a workplace who builds upon the foundation of respect, creating an environment conducive for life-changing healthcare. Selfless service is the cornerstone of the career you've chosen to embark upon. It is the authority you look to in times of distress and the foundational reason you chose to become a nurse. In these unprecedented times, your pledge to selfless service will overcome your fears of uncertainty. The heaviest of the Aggie core values, your decision to become selfless will navigate the trajectory of your endeavors. Thank you, class of 2020, for showing the world what it means to be an Aggie nurse. I am proud to have spent this time with you and know with all certainty that you'll be excellent leaders of integrity who are loyal and epitomizing respect and selfless service. Congratulations on achieving your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degrees. Thank you, and Giga Maggies.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to each one of you, our graduates. My name is Dr. Deborah Wise Matthews, and I am the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs in the Texas A&M College of Nursing. It is my honor today to lead our graduates in the Pledge for Professional Nursing. This is a statement that's based on the original Florence Nightingale pledge, and as nurses, it is a promise to our patients, to our profession, and it is a contract with ourselves that will hold us accountable to our calling. When you face challenges or disappointments in your career, this pledge can also serve as a beacon to help you find your way back to our nursing values. Will the College of Nursing graduates please rise? All registered nurses in the audience with us today are asked to join us in reciting the pledge. The pledge can be found on page 16 of your program. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise I will respect the dignity of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my profession of nursing. I will use my skill and knowledge without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status to care for those who are ill, wherever they may be, and whenever they are in need. I will devote myself to the welfare of my patients and their families and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I promise to work with other members of the healthcare team in an atmosphere of mutual respect and consideration. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them widely to maintain the highest standards of my profession. Thank you. You may be seated.
Our ceremony has drawn to a close, yet your journey in life and professional nursing practice continues. You are the most trusted of all the professions in this country. While nursing is mentally, emotionally, and physically challenging, it is also a fulfilling and rewarding calling. Thank you for answering the call. Your work makes a difference in people's lives. Thank you for making us proud, and Gig'em.